Everyone, I'm Sam. Nice to see you at my video. Today I'm going to be turning Benton aliens into the Jinkers, which if you didn't know is turning something non-human into something human. Kind of like a reverse furry. Just done 3 from the original series so far, but there will be more, hopefully, maybe. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? First alien we have is Heat Blast. Um, yeah, I would like this kind of guy who really thinks he's cool and all that, but really he's kind of a jerk. A big part of these designs is that word to the aliens to reflect their powers, and I didn't necessarily want to make them like good people. So with Heat Blast, uh, I kind of based him a bit off Guy Fieri, but I made him a bit more athletic because in like the reboot, that's his species is all about sports and all that. Um, I I like how that foot came out. Um, Here I started adding a jacket. Again, this is kind of just like a direct copy of Guy Fieri's jacket. His hair looks like fire. I wanted to add checker pattern because I feel like a lot of guys who wear that sometimes, not everyone, can tend to be don't know how to describe it. If you know, you know. I wanted to include the Omnitrix on the Omnitrix symbol on all of them, even though they're not Ben's transformations anymore. But I can totally see them being part of a show. They're experimenting if I were to have the hair, like some of the roots of his hair showing, because as you see later on, he dyes his hair. Um, Messing with the bracelet a bit, adding more fire, which is it. I specifically outlined in black to make the fire look more like a pattern on the shirt rather than actual fire, which as you can see, is going to shoot some out of his finger. They all still have their powers, it's just they look like humans and now have lives. Stealing some colors from a another drawing I did. Uh got that with tan skin with the tan this is just me blocking out the colors. The tan skin, like he's been in the sun a lot. The reddish brown hair with the dyed blonde hair. Yeah, stealing more colors from another image. The pants I made brown because it fit with the rest of the color palette. Um, eyes are brown. I'm, I almost made them orange, but I decided to do natural eye colors for these guys. Just drawing the checker patterns on the boots. As you see, it's not perfect, but I feel like if it was perfect, then it'll look a bit odd. Adding the final colors in. Um, I only do flats. I hardly ever do shading, mainly because shading just takes forever, and I need to get better at it. Coloring in the eyes, and as you can see here, right now I'm drawing this fire. Just I would in one of these for somebody to be using their abilities, just so you know that it's still actually. Here I decided to do a background. I wasn't planning on it in the first place, but I decided to anyway. And yeah, Heat Blast.
Heat blast.
The next alien I wanted to do was Grey Matter. Done some sketches of him in a sketchbook, and I really liked how he turned out. So this is probably the one I was most excited to draw. Um, he he's a little person because Grey Matter's whole thing is that he's small, and I feel like it needed to be reflected in his appearance somehow, and representation too, I suppose. But that was my main thinking. Um, I kind of regret not giving him like an iPad, but then again, the actual notepad and pen that I did give him feel like might be more obvious to show what he's doing, which is calculations or something smart. Um, not my area of the expertise. uh, the glasses I made big and round just to try to mimic Grey Matter's eyes. Well, normally I would do little dots for the pupils, but because they had glasses, I thought, and it was kind of like reminiscent of Grey Matter's eyes, I thought I'd do it. The belt is like a belt you clip together, like a seatbelt almost. I just thought it seemed more futuristic, even though it's not. Uh, I just thought it'd be wise to do that. Some pockets to store his things, a pocket protector. Um, I the glasses were fun. I don't think I got that right glasses part right. Here I'm just readjusting the head because it wasn't quite angled right. It was wonky. Uh, his top button up tops, side this what side this wears and his day off kind of thing. I wanted them all to be casual, like what they would be wearing on the like day out or whatever. Um, I did give him gloves. You might have noticed lines there, might have not. I just feel like he's always gonna be putting his hands in something and tinkering around, and he has some protection. Stealing some more colors from the heat blast drawing I did earlier in the video, just like 2 minutes ago. Um, Here, just blocking out the colors. The top looks a bit yellow on my screen, but my screen is not calibrated properly. On my drawing tablet, it actually looked green, which is how it should look if your monitor is calibrated properly. The glasses themselves are a bit yellow, though. Um, Again, real goofy, kind of inspired by something that you would see out of Teen Titans, which same art director as Ben 10 Omniverse. He has all three colors of pens. Well, you only see two right now, because I'll be drawing one right now that he's dropped. He's obviously in surprise or in shock or whatever. I don't know if many people know what I'm talking about when they have pens that's like transparent in the middle. I had some motion blur as it's falling, and here I started adding some shapes. Like, I thought Grey Matter is probably... I don't know what it actually looks like, but it'll probably be Uzi or whatever, what he calls his name out of. And add some effects, and that's it.
Green Matter?
Here we have Diamond Head. These were the three I had the clearest ideas of what I wanted to look like, which is why I done them. I have a pretty clear idea on Upgrade as well, but so think they're gonna make it in the next video unless there's an overwhelming thing for three specific other aliens. Diamond Head, I don't know why I kind of got this military style for him. I think it's because he's tough and chiseled, and it's his voice is so I wanted to represent that somehow. This guy is definitely a douche, but his heart's in the right place. Even though he sucks, he has a diamond tattoo. I put the Omnitrix symbol on his dog tag because I thought that was accurate. I thought, like, that's interesting. It's not a usual place you'd see stuff like that, and it's small, so I don't think this guy likes to be around the other aliens or humans or whatever they are now. So having it subtle, I thought was important. Kind of regret adding a whole line separating the arm and hand. I should have just made it half a line, but adding some like boots and like trying to make it look like it's stuffed into the pants, and the belt is thick. The belt probably could have been extended on the other side, but I should point these things out. Sorry. Again, blocking in the colors, quite pale, blonde hair, just blue eyes, Captain America looking dude, but a jerk. Um, I have that black and white striped top, like his uniform in Classic. What you see me do with the pets is I'm using Clip Studio Paint, by the way. And what I do with the pets is I add a material, which I downloaded a bunch of camel materials, but this was the one that was default with Clip Studio, which I ended up liking the most. Applied it to the pets. Each leg is rotated slightly differently, and of course I made it blue. Grey Matter had the kind of green vibe. Heat Blast the red, so Diamond Head is blue. I kind of got a bit lazy with his background. I just done like a diamond silhouette shape and adjusted the color, and there he is. And there we have it, 3 Ben 10 Kajinkas. If I see enough support on this video, I definitely make more. Like, subscribe, all that YouTuber stuff that, like, they ask for. I'm hoping I can make just a little bit of money off this. I'm not trying to get big, but I'm trying to find some work, and this is what I'm doing in my spare time. Enjoy! Sorry.